Hello everyone, this is Karen Fomafung, your Agile Evangelist, and welcome back to our channel. Today I'm going to be discussing with you 7 great things that you can say during your interview that will guarantee your success, especially as an Agile practitioner. You know, most of the time we go for interviews and we fail our interviews not because we do not have the industry knowledge. We may be very knowledgeable, but at the same time, we are not able to ace this interview because of how we approach the interview. One, and then secondly, which is most important, we are saying the wrong things. So today I will be providing 7 tips on some of the great things that you will say or that you should be saying that will guarantee your success during this interview. So please stay tuned and watch to the very end. You may be surprised on how little these things are, yet you've not been doing them. So let us dive right in. The very first thing that I recommend you say during your interview that will guarantee your success is, from the very beginning, as the interview starts and they have given you that opportunity to speak. I don't care what the first question they ask you, regardless of the question, the very first thing you should say is, thank you for giving me this opportunity to interview with you today. That's the very number one thing. And the reason why this is so important is it portrays you as that appreciative person. Who doesn't like appreciation? Everybody likes to be appreciated. And you coming across as that positive, grateful person, they will be interested in hearing more on what you have to say. That is the very first thing. Now, the second thing that you should be saying during your interview, which most of the time they'll ask you a question, like I'll tell you, like 99% of the time, they would ask you a question like, why are you interested in this role? The thing that I recommend you say that will capture their interest is, tell them that you have researched on the role and you realize that it aligns with what you're looking for. It aligns with your skill set. I'll tell you, most of the time, candidates fail to do their homework before going for an interview. So when recruiters hear that you actually took out time to do your homework and research on the role, research about their company before coming for the interview, they will already like you because they see that you're intentional. You're not just going out there interviewing for all the roles that you can come across, you see, or dropping applications for all the roles that you can come across. So you want to show them that you are intentional about working for them. You want to make them feel special, you see. So that is why if you say that you actually researched on the company and realized that their skill set, whatever they're looking for is what you have, they will be interested in having more conversations with you. Now, the third thing that you should also say, if they ask you what makes you special, which is one of the questions that they will most likely ask you, because there are many candidates they're interviewing. So if they ask you what makes you special, that is when you want to list an accomplishment. Tell them about at least one accomplishment, and the accomplishment you should be talking about should be relevant to the role that you're interviewing. And then you may tie it to something that is particular about the organization, you see. So that is the third thing that you should be communicating during an interview that will guarantee your success. The fourth thing that I recommend you say during your interview is, when you are interviewing, especially as an Agile leader, do not take all the credits. When it's about giving credit or pointing out something great or a result, make sure that you're distributing the results to your entire team. How do you do that? You should be using more of we. Use this word instead of using I when it comes to result distribution. Once you're able to say that, they will see that you are not a self-centered person. You care about the other people on your team and you don't want to take all the credit, you see. So that also is very important. The fifth thing that I recommend, which is also very, very important, However, before I go to touch on the fifth thing, just so you know, I mentioned this earlier that an update for from scrum.org. If you have been looking to get trained and take the the Professional Scrum Master 1 certification, from the 1st of November of 2023, the price of the certification exams will no longer be $150 as it is today. It is going to be $200. So you literally have just about 27 days to take the exams if you still want to benefit from the $150 price for the fees as of today. So you know that we offer trainings for those that are looking to get into this field, right? We can help you impact you with knowledge so that you can confidently go ace that exam. So contact us and we'll be happy to help you. If you are just in between a certification, you are in the job market, you are not sure how to go about it, I've made several videos on why you are struggling to land that job. If you click on that link up there, it should take you to that particular video on a roadmap of landing your first job without experience. What you need is mentorship. We have a fantastic program we call Scrum Master Level 2 program. It helps equip you with the competencies, skills, and experience, confidence you need to ace your interview and succeed on the job. So far, we've helped over 7,000 people, okay? And if you are already on the job, you're struggling, you are not sure how to navigate to add value to your organization so that they don't seize your job or fire you from your job. We also have what we call the Level 3 Scrum Master program, which is designed for working professionals. So if you are an Agile Coach, Scrum Master, product owner who is on the field and you need to be impactful, reach out to us through our Level 3 program. We can guide you to really be valuable to your organization. And we also offer safe Scrum Master, product owner, release train engineer trainings. If you want to become an Agile Coach as well, we also offer a training like that. So again, we are that one-stop shop for anything Agile, resume refinement, LinkedIn optimization, all of that. Please visit our website. That's our contact information right there. And we'll be more than happy to help you. Thank you so much. Now let's touch on the fifth thing that you should be saying during your interview that will guarantee your success. About 98% of the time, they would ask you, what is your weakness? The mistake that most people make is they say, oh, I can't really think of any weakness. I really don't have. Nope, that is not the answer that will sell you. Every single human being on earth do have a weakness. So at this point, they are really looking to gauge or assess your authenticity and how honest and vulnerable you can be, which is a strength. So rather than saying you don't have any weakness, speak on at least one shortcoming of yours and tell them about it, and also tell them that your progress on that, if you're working on it or if you've already overcome it, be talking to them about that. For example, someone like me, one of my weaknesses is it's very difficult for me to say no. And as a result of that, I find myself getting overwhelmed with a lot of work because I am saying yes to almost everybody, and now I have all this work that I'm struggling to do, and then I'm burnt out and all of that. I'm aware of it. I'm taking care of it. Now, instead of me saying yes to everything, once this work starts coming in, I am, courageous enough to have open, honest conversations with these requesters, letting them know what I already have at my hand, and then let's see how we can prioritize whatever they have, so that we are picking it one at a time. So I really apply my prioritization technique to resolve this issue. And now I'm making progress towards that, and it's way better than it used to be. So that is what I will be saying as one of my weaknesses. And the sixth thing you should be saying during your interview that will guarantee your success is, most of the time they would ask you if you have questions. Don't tell them, I really don't have any question. I think you've already answered all the questions. No. This is a part of the interview and it's a must. I will tell you 99% of the time they will always ask you, give you room to ask questions. Make sure you are asking them questions. Always come ready with at least 3 intelligent questions to ask your interviewer. For example, you want to understand the team dynamics. Another typical example of questions that you may be asking them is, what are they trying to resolve with this role? Why are they hiring someone to fill this role? Another very important question that you may want to ask them is, so at this point, what are the next steps? So yes, ask them these questions that will help you better understand the role, you see. And then last but not the least, please, if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's very encouraging when we see that, and like and share as well, so that, you know, we will keep producing more videos for you. Last but not the least, once they've wrapped up with the interview and then they're thanking you for talking with them today, don't just say, okay, you're welcome, bye. No, thank them again. Remember, you thank them from the beginning, and now at the end, as you're wrapping it up, thank them for their time and for listening to you, for giving you the opportunity to go through this interview. So make sure you're doing that. Thank them. Say something like, thank you so much for your time today. I really appreciate it, and I did enjoy the conversation. Yeah, that will be it for today. There are so many more, but again, we don't want this video to be too long, because you people do not like watching videos that are too long. We don't have that kind of patience in this digital age. So I hope this video was helpful, and also subscribe to our backup channel, Being Agile Consulting Remix. Make sure you're subscribing to that backup channel. Again, my name is Fomafung, your Agile Evangelist, and hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.